Just as there are the 1,200 or so people who come through our door, there are 1,200 different stories. Every person has a story. Every person has a history. Every person has a journey. Every person didn't start out as the person that you're seeing on the street. They were somebody's baby at one point, and then somewhere, something happened, and they got to where they're at now, and it's our job to find out why they're stuck there.
Home to the fields of praise.
I found them extending our stay here to help us, and then when we finally found somewhere, I'll never forget this. I remember the brothers, they got a van, a Good Shepherd van. We accumulated some clothes and a few things. We loaded the van up and they took us to where we live, and I've been coming here ever since. And I'll pick up some trays, and I don't forget about this place. It just means a whole lot to me how much they helped me.
It's a simple mandate. I was hungry and you fed me. I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. I needed something to wear, and you took me in and I was a stranger.
Oh, there's a few living along the river, but they're not, no, they live in little tents. I don't have a tent, me. I make myself a tent, and, like with a stove inside so I can cook, but I got to grab the food here. No family, so you have to do something. I don't make enough money now to be able to survive on it. Without this place, I'll be dead.
Everyone who comes here is treated with dignity. Look at when you see a homeless person on the street, remember that they have a history, that they have a journey, that this was someone who didn't intend to start out this way. This is probably not what they intended for themselves. Don't look at them and judge them. I suppose that would be the biggest thing I'd have to say. Don't judge these people, because it's very easy to say, why doesn't that person get a job? Why doesn't that person just get off the street and get their feet? It's not that easy. There are a myriad of reasons why that person is where they're at. And what we do is try to not deal with them with where we like them to be, but we find them where they're at, and we work with them from there.
Some of them, and their wife would die, and then they lose it, and then they end up on the street, or they lose their job, and then they end up on the street. They stop slowly, people don't know, they're outside, and they don't know to survive. That's the saddest thing, because even if you try to help them, they're scared, they're not sure, they're scared, and that's the saddest thing about it. Without them, a lot of people will not survive on the street.
I decided to get off of all the drugs and alcohol because my life was just completely unmanageable. I was unhappy. There is nothing good in my life. I wasn't enjoying using drugs and alcohol anymore. Slowly but surely, everything that I had gained in my life was disappearing. It took me a while where I sat down and prayed in order to get help. Every day, waking up and being able to take the day on without having to use is a wonderful future. Being able to talk to my family and my friends is great. Being able to pick my friends, not having my drug or my alcohol pick my friends for me, is just a magnificent thing.
For me, it's given me hope. Hope and trust.
There's a lot of advantages here because they have doctors that come here, they have psychiatrists that come here, they have people that look after your feet that come here, they can point you in the right direction for doctors, they have a nurse that comes in here. There's a lot of help here. The big thing, I guess, is you can eat. 7 days a week, it's never closed. It's open no matter what, Christmas, New Year's, it never closes. So people know that at least they can come here, and if they want, they can take a shower, get some clothes, bring some sandwiches home or with them wherever they go. That's pretty big. So it's a place, it's like a last stop.
As Jesus told us, the greatest commandment is to love one another as I have loved you. One person at a time, one-on-one, can make all the difference of the world.